you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. And when you pray, do not keep on babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for the Father knows what you need even before you ask Him. And then right after that it says, but mercy triumphs over judgment. Jesus said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. And so He's saying, be merciful to one another. Show mercy. And because it also has to do with judging. Mercy will be shown, or judgment will be shown without mercy to anyone who doesn't show mercy to other people. That's interesting. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Let's take a look at this one. Was that verse? Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Talking here, and he says, if your brother sins, rebuke him. And if he repents, forgive him. If he sins against you 7 times in a day, and 7 times comes back and says, I repent, forgive him. The apostle said to the Lord, Lord, increase our faith. I thought that was a great response. You're going, it's kind of like, God, you got to be kidding. You know, we're supposed to forgive somebody who, you know, if he comes back and repents 7 times, we're supposed to keep forgiving them 7 times at least. And they go, Lord, increase our faith. How are we going to do this? And so Jesus responds to their response about faith. And Jesus says, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mulberry tree, be uprooted and planted in the sea, and it will obey you. So Jesus is saying, even if you have a tiny bit of faith, you can do great things. So He's addressing the question of their faith. But then Jesus goes on, and He says something that seems totally irrelevant to the rest of the subject here, but we'll see how it all ties in. He goes on in verse 7. And Jesus continues to talk, and He says, suppose one of you had a servant plowing or looking after sheep. Would he say to that servant when he comes in from the field, come along now and sit down and eat? Or would he not rather say, prepare my supper, get yourself ready, and wait on me while I eat and drink, and after that you can eat and drink? Would he thank the servant because he did what he was told to do? So you also, when you have done everything you were told to do, should say, we are unworthy servants. We have only done our duty.